Injuries may play a huge role in determining who else moves on to the conference finals. Hey, how are you folks? Jason Horowitz. Glad to be with you on the Sports Update presented by Toyota. The NBA playoffs again Thursday. Played to form in terms of the home team winning again. But will a back injury change that in Game 7? More on that in a sec. But as for Game 6, Spurs a 19-point blowout win. Manu Ginobili, a career playoff high, 6 3-pointers. As close as this series is in terms of being tied, they haven't been close in terms of individual games. All 6 decided by double digits, an average of 18.2 for the margin of victory, obviously by the home teams. But will that change back in New Orleans if David West can't go because of his back? Injured on a screen set by Robert Horry, has averaged nearly a double-double in this series, including 38 and 14 in Game 5. But the good news for West is that Game 7 isn't until Monday, so he has time to rest. Other good news, San Antonio 0-3 in Game 7s when forcing one after trailing 3-2. The other 2 series, both with elimination games tonight, one in Cleveland, one in Utah, with both home teams down 3-2. But remember, the home team's 20-1 in this round of the playoffs. Best home winning percentage in a round in 44 years. One injury note, Daniel Gibson will not play for the Cavs, suffering from a separated shoulder. A couple of coaching notes to pass along. Pistons assistant and former Bucks head coach Terry Porter interviewed for the vacancy in Phoenix. Got plenty of time while waiting for Detroit's next opponent in the conference finals. Meanwhile, the former Suns coach Mike D'Antoni, now with the Knicks, said there's a great chance of bringing Patrick Ewing back to the Garden as an assistant to work with Eddie Curry. Ewing has been an assistant in the past, helping Yao Ming in Houston and Dwight Howard in Orlando. Flyers avoided elimination Thursday night, knocking off the Penguins 4-2. 3 first-period goals for Philly. Pens were held without a power play goal for only the 3rd time in the playoffs, but still a chance to close out the series Sunday back at home in Game 5, where they have yet to lose in the postseason. One other hockey note, Patrick Waugh told the Denver Post late Thursday that he is not interested in the vacant Avalanche coaching position. Last week said he would at least be interested in talking with Colorado, but says he wants to wait till his youngest son is out of junior hockey. All right, time for the Wits hits. Brandon Webb for Arizona has now started 9 games. He's now won 9 games. Best start to a season for a pitcher since Andy Hawkins started 10-0 in his first 10 starts for the Padres. That was in 1985. Baseball interleague play, that begins today. Everyone involved except the Pirates and Cubs, they get left out. And interesting NBA note, Carmelo Anthony, his name being thrown out there in trade talks with the Nets. Now, the Rocky Mountain News saying it's not likely, but there have been initial talks. One other note, Oscar Pistorius, he can compete in the Olympics. Now, what's so special about that? Well, he's a double amputee, no legs, and it took a court of appeals to overturn a ban by the International Association of Athletics Federation, so the South African track and field athlete can compete for a spot to go to Beijing. So that's a great story right there. That'll do it for the Sports Update for Friday, May 16th. Have a great weekend. Enjoy a big one in sports, folks. I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care.